Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 208 of Moogle Realm Radio. We're back. We're back, Paul. We're back. We're back.
We're back. We're
Okay.
I still haven't streamed properly.
And the audio's
but we're
recording,
back.
so that's good.
Yay! I remember last time we didn't.
Oh yeah. How are you doing today?
I am in, I'll say a lot of pain, but it's more like I had to take a couch out of two couches actually out of my house and then build more couches inside the house. So I'm a little knackered. Even though I didn't wake up till about 3 p.m. British time, which was quite late for me. And I was like, and then I'm absolutely knackered now just from all that exercise because I'm disabled usually, so it takes a lot of energy to do stuff because I'm constantly in pain. But we have just went up there after my shower and I'm like, oh, these couches are nice because they're really comfy couches make a happy home. How are you today?
I'm not bad, thank you. I saw a friend who I haven't seen for a while, so that was nice. Apart from that, I've just been doing videos and work stuff.
I want to start doing. There is a game currently in closed beta called Bazaar, and I want to do content for that. It's just that you have to buy like the founders pack to get in it, because I haven't gone into like open beta. So I'm debating whether I want to spend money to get into the closed beta. It's only like what, $33. I don't know what $33 is in like pounds.
I would say about 25.
About 25 quid. But I want to do it because it just looks like a lot of fun and a really chill game to sit and play. Because like think of Dokkan Battle, it's a little bit like that, but like Hearthstone elements. And it looks like really fun to watch and play. I kind of need a game that isn't Final Fantasy right now to kind of like stream and play. So kind of just looking for games. We have got Monster Hunter soon though.
Like I said, we got that next week. We got Monster Hunter next week.
Yeah. I don't know if I can stream it because I don't know how well PC, because I didn't stress test that yet. So we'll see when it comes out.
Joining us is one of Eorza's greatest people. He is a wonderful part of the community. We're very lucky to have him on the show again. I think we had him on before. I swear we have
had him on before. Yeah.
So yeah, please welcome the wonderful Roegamaniac.
Let me tell you something, brother. It's good to be back. This is the second time here with you guys. It's amazing. I know it's kind of late for you guys, so I don't want to take too much of your time, but we're going to be talking a lot. That's for sure, brother.
Look, I have to be up to moderate Toon Rami's chat in like 3 hours, so
it's not that you're a mod for Toons? That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a mod for Toon. So
good luck with it tonight, man.
Toon, for some reason, respects me a lot. I don't know why, but I've chatted with him in DMs and stuff in the past. Toon Rami's a lovely guy. Well, I should say person because he tries to have that mystery. So
tell Toons that he's the reason I went back to Dokkan.
Will do.
He's the reason why I'm broke now. I'm kidding.
It's not due to Dokkan, but this month has been a financial worry. Not due to Dokkan, luckily, by the way. But trust me, I've had a lot more on my mind than this last few months than I have in a long time. I don't want to go too much into detail, but yeah, it has been a rough period since December.
No, I can imagine, man. I can imagine.
Not because of Dokkan, I don't spend that much. Like people think I wait, but like at most I spend like I think I normally spend around $35 to $40 max per month on Dokkan, max. So I know people joke about me whaling, but I really don't feel that. That is not. It's dolphining.
I have not spent a single dime on Dokkan for a year now. All my summons, all the stones have been farmed. And sacrificing events.
My account is completely free to play. I've never spent any money on it.
Talking about free to play,
my money's actually just purely into Warhammer, and that costs more. Like Chili was like, "Oh, I've only spent like 30, 40 quid," and I'm like, "I spent nearly 160 just on Warhammer this month."
Warhammer is a good investment, though.
Yeah, but it's a physical investment that you own permanently, and it's an enjoyment that you can have anytime. Versus Dokkan, which is a gacha game that could be shut down technically. So
but it's been investment. I don't. Dokkan is gonna be like the Fate games. Those two are not gonna shut down anytime soon. They still print money, 10 years and still going strong.
Oh yeah, it's not going to shut down anytime soon. But compared to Warhammer, even if
Warhammer is eternal.
Closes,
We are eternal, like the God Emperor,
and like the Marvel movies, not like the Marvel movies.
God, I'm hearing so much bad shit about Marvel movies. Apparently,
I don't know why everyone disliked the new one. Right? I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Yeah,
I haven't.
The new one. I heard that is good, and that a lot of people are criticizing it just because even though it's good, it's missing a lot of the sauce.
I think the issue,
but it's still a decent one.
The issue is there's not enough Red Hulk. Is all I'm going to say. Way too little Red Hulk in the movie, and it's kind of a sequel to the 2008 movie more than the actual Captain America. It's a very you can see that there's a lot of sequel-ish feelings to the original Incredible Hulk without the Hulk in it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Hulk movie without the Hulk.
Interesting.
Which, by the way, they legally can't do still from right. That's why that's why Ragnarok exists, right? For Ragnarok.
Yeah.
It's because they wanted to do a World War Hulk movie, but legally they still can't make a movie with Hulk on his own. So that's why they had to repackage it as a Thor movie, even though technically it was a Hulk movie, because they couldn't legally make a Hulk movie.
What I need to do is just start and making the Century a thing. That's it.
I mean, is
Marvel's
that like the same with like She-Hulk? They own the rights to She-Hulk, but obviously the Hulk was in it.
It's those goofy rights that Marvel, like, I don't know why they gave him up. Well, there were financial crisis back in the 90s. So
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, there were a financial crisis. That's why. But now they're filthy rich, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
I have very little hopes with the new Avengers movies because there hasn't been like a proper build for them. So
yeah, like trust me, my issue with one of my main issues with this new Captain America movie was the fact that I guess warning kind of spoilers. So warning spoilers if you really care about spoilers that much.
Spoilers, brother. Mute this right now.
There's always post-credit stuff.
Oh yeah, I saw that post-credit. I saw it.
The post-credit is just like there are villains coming.
That's so vague. It's well done. We don't know what villains to put, so
I'm not going to say where the spoiler came from or how much, all the details of the spoiler, but I'm just warning that it kind of is spoilery, but like that's what the thing happens. It's like, well done, well, great. I know that because there's more movies on the way. So well done, well done. After credits,
yeah, the guy says they are coming. It's like, you know how little that narrows it down.
Yeah,
the Eternals, they are coming.
You're just the order. They are coming.
I saw the Eternals recently. That movie wasn't bad. It was just boring.
Yeah.
It was a lot of just dialogue, not enough action. I still like it though. I just enjoyed watching it, but it was just very long, and the dynamic of a lot of talking and not a lot of action. It was still cool though. I like some of the actors in there were really good.
I guess we should get on topic. I guess.
Well, speaking of the Avengers movie and them starting again, or not getting the build up. So Dawn Trail.
Dawn Trail.
That's a drone that is trailing.
But yeah, the Moogle Treasure Trove event is coming back on the 26th of February, that's next Wednesday, right? So yeah,
that is
Wednesday.
Correct.
There is a load of stuff coming back. Is there anything new? Or I think it's just the earring that's new. Which, to be fair,
the earring is new. Yeah,
I think the earring's always been there. Was it a Pisobrat?
I swear I've had that earring before.
Yeah,
the earring looks
right. The Pisar earring. You would think that, but I think I don't know. Wasn't it a ring instead?
Yeah,
you know what? I should Google that.
Yeah, I think it is new. But it looks it looks so familiar. I swear I remember it years ago.
I mean, the Inferno jacket coming back, that is the big thing because
that's the big thing.
That was an event. So
Actually, brother, the Paisa earring was already available.
oh, there you go.
I thought so.
Hold on, am I reading this right? I mean, oh no, it's new. My bad. My
Okay.
apologies. It is brand new.
Okay.
Huh? Almost Mandela effect myself there, huh?
But no, I swear I thought I remember seeing it before, but I guess I'm wrong.
Actually,
But,
you get most of these.
I'm sorry, as a
lot
Lalafell, all these earrings are too small for me to understand what they are anyway. So I don't have any interest. Like, out of all the out of all the like glamour stuff that they can add in the game, earrings are probably like the lowest of the low of what I care about. Like,
I only have one earring that I care about,
which one
and
is
that's the
that?
Shiba Inu.
Yeah. Oh, that's
The
a
little
cute one.
doggy Shiba one. That's it.
But like, the earrings look so small on my character that I really don't even know they're there. But there's quite a lot of items here, like the Infernal Jacket. There's the Shadow, the mount from Hades. There's the bed, which I remember taking forever to get that. There's something from Savage, the Runia, the Boja raid.
Mhm.
So there's quite a lot of stuff here that if you don't have, I read that as candlelit Snickers, but no, it says sundries. So yeah, there's a load of stuff here that if you don't have, you can probably get, which will help. Like, I don't think I have. Well, of course, I don't know the Queen's Guard Bardin. I don't know if I have the Infernal Jacket of my character actually. And I know I don't have the Hades mount. I think I have the Falcon. Isn't the Falcon from PvP, or am I wrong?
I can't remember where the Falcon was from. Wasn't it from the collectors? I can't remember. Heaven's Words collector?
No, I don't think it was collectors.
Yeah, because the Falcon's the dildo, man.
I remember, man. I know I had the Falcon for ages.
Oh wait, wasn't it
remember.
the thingy though?
It's been in a load of treasure troves. It looks like it's been in 1, 2, 3, 4 treasure troves. So
Wasn't
maybe
it
came from a
thing reward, login reward thing?
Let me see.
it was from subscribing from certain days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Falcon could be attained during the Falcon Mount campaign by subscribing for 90 days between July 1st, 2017 and September 30th, 2017.
Yep.
Well, I got that.
That's how I got it.
I was subscribed then.
Remember when they used to give you rewards for being subscribed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are the good old days.
Remember when
And
the rewards actually had like a cool like lore thing when you got them in the Mog Station in your mail as well?
Yeah, so one of the things I learned is the reason they don't do that anymore was because people complained that was predatory and it was forcing people to keep playing their game. So they kind of been phasing that out.
4 different maps. I guess because it's Hikaru, it's based on the different levels. So that's why there's 4 different maps. But they also 100% portal. So if you want to do maps, these will give you a 100% portal chance, which is cool.
Yeah.
So,
another great thing about this treasure trove, if you already have the items, you can make so much money by selling them later after a trove is over.
yeah. Especially the
bed
and the Queen's Guard Barding, if that's sellable. That's going to sell for a lot.
Yeah.
And Ancient One, I think that also still sells for a lot as well.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get all the minions probably because I don't have any like most of those minions. So
and it's a great opportunity for people to go ahead and finish their series, PvP series, because you get a lot of tomes by just doing PvP.
Yep, I need to do that.
At least I won't have to. I still remember when the season ended, I had to go into Twitter and I basically copied and pasted what I said because I had to keep telling people like, no, they're like, oh my god, I've only got 1 week to beat the series, and I'm not. No, calm down. This is the season. It's different. You've still got a month and a half for the series. I still dislike the fact that Square Enix has season and series for the PvP names because it's so confusing.
Just call it a PvP battle pass, good.
Yeah. It's confusing.
Just do that.
Is anything? So before we move on, is anything here that everyone's excited for? Are you excited to grind this next week, Roegamaniac?
Well, I'm gonna grind it. I'm gonna get the bed. I'm gonna get the Guiver, and I'm probably gonna get the jacket for my alternate character, and then I'll be done.
Yeah, it's probably the same, but I'm gonna get all the stuff.
But it does mean, stream, that I'll be playing some Fantasy 14 next week on stream. I haven't played it in a while.
No.
So
Wow.
I know. So
Who does
next week's stream's only going to be Dragon Quest, some Fantasy 14, and then Monster Hunter on Friday because I'm excited for Monster Hunter.
Woo.
So yeah, just the warning. There's actually going to be Fantasy 14 content on the channel.
Well, I stream on the weekend 14. Well, it may just be raiding, but I streamed it.
But talking about raiding, I saw Awakened Titan in Uwu.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's big.
Yeah. And by saw, I mean I was dead, but I was in the vicinity.
Still saw it. Still saw it.
I was in the vicinity of him awakening.
Still saw it.
I might not have been awakened, but he was.
I was maybe asleep, but
But
I was there. We went into what? We went into through the other Sunday. We went in there.
Well, yeah, because you made me rename the stream into you one shot through.
No, we get one shot by through. And yeah, that was fun. Unfortunately, like Saturday, I was like, we finished M4S in like 30 minutes, and I was like, what the fuck do I stream now? I didn't really think this far. And so I just like
finish quick.
Yeah,
just PvP. That's it.
I do feel I was in queue for Frontlines at the time. I was like, I don't know what to do. But yeah, it's weird. Thanks catching my eye other than just like leveling things. Slow level until they bring out some crafting content.
Well,
What's going to come in 10.2?
Yeah, 7.2. Not long now.
So much content in 7.2.
By the way, talking about crafting, Gavin, I just wanted to bring up quickly. Remember that Fish Fest is this weekend. So if you enjoy fishing, remember you can join in over on the I think it's on the NA servers, right? I should have looked up before we started, but yeah, check out Fish Fest this Saturday, where there's going to be fishing trains for both casual and hardcore fishers, and there's also going to be ocean fishing all day with the fishing crew. So go check out Fish Fest this Saturday, starting at 8 a.m. GMT and running all day. So yeah, Fish Fest. I'm excited, and I'm hoping,
brother.
I'm hoping to stream the entire thing. So. We'll see. I promise nothing.
That'll be fun.
But I hope to deliver.
Oh, okay. 17. Oh.
Well, talking about something that some people have also complained about with Fantasy 14, another thing that on Tuesday the 25th of February, we'll be getting a brand new emote with a camera. And I think it looks cool. I know for some reason people say it brings them out of the experience of the game. But come on. There's worse stuff in the game.
The people who say that probably don't have the bike mount from Cloud. They don't have the bikes or the Magic Tech armor that you get from the MSQ. Because you wouldn't be saying that when the game itself has a tombstone that works like a cell phone. So it's kind of silly to be complaining about technology in a game that's about fantasy. And there's so much insane technology already. For example, Solution 9. That's a perfect example right there. You have cars, you have motorcycles. They're futuristic, yeah, but so is the camera. There's no problem with that.
By the way, brother, you bring up the Magitech thing. I want to tell you a cool fact that not a lot of people know about. I don't know if you know about this. Do you know why it has a name? Because you know you give it a name.
Hold on, Chili. One thing.
Okay.
Before going to that. You're getting raided, brother.
Got it! I got it! Yes! Streamlock! Sorry, I just got Gogeta.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
Well, for going out of context, thank you, Wobbsy, for the raid. If you listen to the podcast right now, remember we're streaming this on Twitch.tv and Moogle on radio. Thank you, Wobbsy, for the raid.
And I got the Super Saiyan Blue guys, the Divine Warriors of Infinite Power that I didn't have yet.
Nice. I thought you were going to say Vegeta, and then I was going to say actually maybe you're unlucky, but no, that's a good pull. Yeah, Daddy Chili will be my Monster Hunter name, as always. Whoopsie, you're right. But yeah, do you remember the Magitech armor that you get in the story? And it has a name, right?
Yes. Yes.
Do you know
I don't remember
why
the name.
It has a name? Do you want to know the
was it because it was
it
it kind of felt like it was alive or something like that? I can't remember.
Well, they were actually going to have 2 companions. You know, your Chocobo companion.
Yes.
You were actually going to have a Magitech companion as well as your Chocobo companion, but eventually the Magitech companion got scrapped.
Oh.
Hopefully
yeah,
it comes back in 8.0.
one day. Yeah, Maggie was going to be your companion.
Maggie.
Wobsy streamed for 9
sucks.
hours. Nice. Go enjoy your grub. And thank you for the raid.
9 hours. You're the beast. You're a beast. You're the best.
Yeah. He was playing not Warframe from what I've heard. So.
Not Warframe.
Yeah.
My lord.
Basically, it's a game that looks a lot like Warframe, plays a lot like Warframe, and has the textures and graphics of Warframe, but supposedly it's a different game.
Is that the game that is like Warframe, but in the past?
No, that's actually by the company that made Warframe. This is a completely different company. So
Okay. No idea what it is.
Yeah. Limbus company, I think right? Yeah, Yukara says because it has a public call. Yeah, it has like a, I don't know what it's called exactly, but I just remember Wobsy talking about it. Limbus company is amazing. No, I'm talking about the wrong game then. I just know Wobsy was talking about that game before. Duet Night Abyss is the Warframe copy. Okay, so that's that is the Warframe
Look
copy.
that later.
So, I loved Warframe, by the way. So I put so much money into Warframe back in the day. I put way too much money.
I played it once, I got confused, and never played it again. That's my history with Warframe.
That's my history with Warframe.
Hey, to be fair though, I could probably make so much money from my account because they decided to start adding cosmetics, right? They added these helmets, and when they added the helmets, they had some stats on them, right? And after I think it was like after 2 days, people complained enough that then they removed the helmets with stats from the game, the arcane helmets, right? So they removed them, because people wanted to change the helmets, but they didn't want to change based on stats because they wanted for cosmetic reasons. So they removed after like 2 days, 2 or 3 days, they removed the stat based helmets and added cosmetic ones because of the feedback. But if you had if you really had the stat based ones, they kept them in your account. So I have a load of the original stat based helmets that were available for a day and a half. Not even crafted still. I still have them as blueprints. Because
that's like having the super rare Final Fantasy 14 items from the old original diadem back in Heavensward.
Hey, I still have that.
Yeah, that's rare.
I mean, I don't have that, but and, I don't have a lot of stuff from Fantasy 14 1.0. But did you know that if you pre-ordered
those Heavensward?
Did you know if you pre-ordered Fantasy 13 and redeemed the Final Fantasy 13 code on a Square Enix account, you could then get a code for pre-ordering Fantasy 13, and that actually gave you an item in Fantasy 14 in 1.0.
Yeah, I remember that stuff. But 1.0 for me was an experience where I logged in. Oh, this reminds me so much of the Final Fantasy 11. This was good. My computer couldn't run it back then. And I was like, well, I'll just wait for it to come on PlayStation 3. And I kept waiting. Never came out.
Well, my 11 account just got banned just before all this, before 1.0.
Oh,
so
what were you doing?
What happened was I logged in from a friend's PC. Square Enix thought I got hacked, so froze my account thinking that I got hacked, and then refused to give me it back.
You didn't prove and you didn't have the email as well.
Square Enix is so bad at that because one of the reasons why I lost my Final Fantasy 11 account was because I allowed someone to play my account from United States and they banned it. And I even gave them like my photo ID and everything so they can restore my account. They didn't do it.
They wanted me to have the bank fax them my details.
Yes, that's true. They wanted that for me as well. I just gave him my because they gave me the option ID or bank. And I was like, I'm not gonna give you my bank info. That's my parents back in the day. So I just gave him my photo ID.
By the way, Roegamaniac, I'm putting this in show stuff. On YouTube, on Twitch, you won't be able to see it, but There you go. That's me and my mum's character back in 1.0 because my mum used to play.
Hold on. Let me see
All,
here.
all I have to say when I got I had to change my password for my 14 account. I actually phoned. Oh no, wait. Yeah, because it was cap sensitive, and she was like really nice. She really helped me with that. So, but no, I remember.
Machi saying you, that's cute.
Do you know what was it? Swoltor is?
Yeah, I have the collector's edition.
Yeah, so I got my account got like locked. Like I was panicking and stuff. 'Cause I had my account numbers and stuff like that on it, and I had to phone up support, and it was like the Irish support. So it was like an Irish woman on there, and she was the most loveliest person. Square Enix needs to hire her because she was amazing.
Square Enix has hired a lot of support. They need the support, man. They need moderation. I guess we're gonna keep talking about 14 now because there's so many things I want to say about 14s and its moderation and its content and all that.
They do need moderation. I'm not gonna lie.
They do. They need to. They need a. As much as I love 14, and I'll keep praising it, there is still some. They do have a load of issues still that need to be fixed and looked at.
And I blame Square Enix for that because I remember when I think it was in 2023, they fired a lot of people from the support area. And I think ever since then, you can kind of notice how people are getting away with some nasty things in the game because there's probably not enough support. And that's a problem. When you have a game, it's basically your golden goose and you're ignoring it. Good old Square Enix. Because, for example, one of the biggest issue was the player scope, a mod that was basically being used for targeted harassment. And people reported the people who used this, but Square Enix didn't really do much until UCP said, we're going to do something, probably, maybe, who knows.
Well, they plan to do something, but it's going to take some time, right, because of the way it's been done. So
yeah, but
I'm hoping that they react faster, though.
Yeah, but
what they need to react faster then? The fact that they haven't added hats, because the new Zero outfit doesn't have hats for Vera. See, I'm bringing it in.
Yeah, it's like, how is it that we have had these characters for more than 2 years, almost 3 or 4 now, and there is no actual hats for these races? Like, I know the priority are low, but when you're selling a brand new expansion with new races and you're selling items for everyone, you're kinda shafting people who cannot wear the items that they buy on the store because of the races. And a lot of people not Fantasia just to wear a hat. That's what be stupid.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I don't buy anything now from Square Enix store. The only thing I buy is like sub. That's it.
Like, I even defended them when the first expansion came out with Vera's and Horovka. Like, I understand why old items didn't support them, because I was like, you know what, that's fair. I understand that your old items and even maybe some of your new items, I understand that maybe they were done prior to the character models being finished. So the launch expansion, I understand why some of them shouldn't be supportable, and why the old items are probably not compatible. That I understand, but now it's just ridiculous. Like now it's just taking the piss.
Yeah, back then it made sense because they were still working with the spaghetti code on PlayStation 3. But now it's like it's been, it's actually like 5 years now, and we're having the same issues. It's like, I will defend you to a point, but now it's kind of ridiculous. I can't defend you right now because then I'm being extremely biased, and you need to be criticized when you're doing something wrong, regardless if I love you or not. Because
you say that, but it's probably still using Spider Code from the PS3. Remember, this is a company that's not great at changing. Like, you do know that Final Fantasy 11 still uses the PS2 dev kits, even though there's no PS2 version anymore.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It's noticeable that in Dawntrail, they're moving the system. They're upgrading the system. A lot of things that they're being able to do with the cutscenes, a lot of things they're being able to do with some of the outfits and how they look with the new materials, the new graphical updates. That means that they're moving away from whatever was holding them back in the PlayStation 3 era, and it's slowly incremental, probably changing the system altogether. Now, I hope that this means that around the end of this expansion, we're going to see more VR hats, for example, more Hrothgar hats, better quality when it comes to the quest structures and things like that. Like, one thing that kind of bothered me about the Zito outfit is that you're selling this item and it's kind of pricey, and it's 2 sets. It's not even like a separate sets like other ones. And there are characters who cannot wear the hats. So then you have the modders go in, press a couple buttons, and everyone has a hat. So here's the thing about that. This is how modders do it, because I've done it. When you have a character and you have their hats, you just cannot simply press a button and it's gonna magically work. You can do that, but it's gonna look awful. Like some of the hairs are gonna be not compatible, or the entire head sculpt vanishes. So they had to remodel the hats for each of the heads of the Vieras and Hrothgars. With a studio like Square Enix, they can have someone doing that and apply it for the next expansion or something like that. So that's why I'm saying, like, I can't really defend them anymore when the solution is kind of simple.
Yeah,
But-
it's frustrating.
It is frustrating, but
Now I'm going to defend, which is really bad because again I'm a Vieira main and I get pissed off when the hats. But this new patch coming, we're getting a lot of content, so they kind of just want to work on that content. But again, yeah, saying just having one person to go back, or every time a new thing comes out, just make it for Vieira. I don't know why they can't just spare one person. And that one person, whoever does that, would become a literal god to Vieiras and Hrothgars.
yeah, because the process is basically resizing and slightly reshaping the hats, and making them fit with all the different hairstyles. And that's a process that if you have a team of, let's say, about 5 to 10 people working on it, you can start doing updates like every, I don't know, this, for example, 7.1.2. You can push updates where, oh, hey guys, now you have Viera hats or Roca hats for everyone, right? But something that I was talking with Snark, one of my friends here. One of the main issues with Creative Business Unit 2, which is UGP's development team for Final Fantasy 14, is that it's clearly they don't have the staff for all these changes, and they have the priorities for creating content, and things like Viera hats are like in the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, because imagine, right, Savage unlocks in this patch, like, coming up, and then they make a joke saying that not only have Savage unlocked, but Vera hats and Hrothgar hats have unlocked as well. And then they show a load of pictures they show a slideshow of just Veras and Hrothgars with all different hats from the game. Imagine how many people would get so excited about just that simple thing.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm still pissed that Savage hasn't been unlocked yet. It should have been unlocked like December. Not gonna lie. I'm
gonna be honest with you. They should take the Warcraft approach and just unlock them like within a month or two. That's it.
Well, even then, the reason why I say it should have unlocked in December is because the fact that you could get Savage level gear from Cloud of Darkness, which doesn't have a lock.
Yes.
So 100% they should have just unlocked it at the same time. Even if it was just, okay, Cloud of Darkness dropped on the 10th of December, Savage unlocked on the 1st of January. That's a bit too long, but it's still better than March, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only Savage, they should have unlocked the tomes.
Oh,
The
we still haven't
tombstones
even
by
got the unlock. We still haven't got the weapon upgrade.
That's coming in 7.2.
No, the
That's
weapon
insane.
upgrade for the current tome.
Actually, not.
It should.
It's coming next week. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's
it should
next
come
week.
next week. But like, it's taken forever.
Yeah, and the reason why we're noticing that it's taking so long is because the content we have right now for Dawn Trail is not long-term engaging. There is content, but it's short-term. It's content you can complete within a month. After that, you're left without doing anything else. And that's a big problem for the MMO RPG. And you know what other game had this issue? And not a lot of people who criticize Final Fantasy 14 even mentioned this. World of Warcraft, out the World Within, had the same issue. Short-term content, minus grind that not a lot of people liked, and there was a major drop-off. World of Warcraft, the World Within, came out with a new patch of the islands. It was a massive disaster because the islands were boring. You can get the mounts with little effort. Like there was content, but it wasn't long-term engaging. The same situation that's happening with Final Fantasy Dawn Trail.
I mean, Blizzard has a bit of a different issue because I think it also doesn't help they announced 3 expansions at the same time.
No, the thing is, the big difference that I noticed between Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14, the world quests are far more engaging and rewarding than Final Fantasy 14's fates. For Final Fantasy 14, if you want to,
the worst part is though, fates there used to be some really fun, rewarding fates back in the day. Now,
yes, exactly.
Now we'll just have a circle. Enjoy.
Yeah, the thing is that Final Fantasy 14 fates used to be a lot more engaging, and they had like different phases to that one fate, and will lead to a big boss and give you a reward. That's no longer in the game. Now you just farm the bicolor crystals so you can get the mount, and that can take you a long time. And it's very tedious and boring. It's no surprise that when I was doing it, because I want the mount, I was doing fates and I saw a lot of people using botting just for the fates. They were not even there.
By the way, I will have Moogle go around. Do not support the use of mods or bots.
No, we do not.
I just want to say that. I just want to add that because we've talked about them quite a few times. We at Moogle go around do not support the use of them. Though, of course, we would never judge people for using cosmetic mods that make them happy. But we at Moogle go around technically do not judge do not allow. But if you want to make your character,
say no to mods. Nice. There,
yeah,
mods will.
I just want to clear that up because of that. Yeah,
don't do mods, kids. Do drugs instead.
I agree. Do drugs instead. You're gonna have better time.
You won't get banned for that.
Moogle Route Radio banned from Twitch for 20 days for promoting drugs.
You mean I get to take a break from content making?
Oh my god, a day off? What is
say
this?
That, but then I'm just going to make more YouTube videos.
So basically, that's the biggest issue with 14 is that there is content, but it's not engaging nor long term. It's basically a long grind. Even with I was complaining in my own stream when I was doing the Pagdoga, or what it was called, the Pagdoga society quest to level up your characters.
Yeah.
And how boring those quests are.
The Pelu Pelu, yeah, fuck me, are they boring?
They are boring and bad. Like, I hated the Rats Hadan ones or the Arasakura ones. I didn't like them. Damn, they were better than this.
It's like, oh, go here, go there, pick these up, come back. Okay.
Yeah, it's no surprise that they're looking for a scenario designer, which is basically the person that make quests. It doesn't necessarily have to be.
As I said to you
hire me, I've got an imagination.
People seem to be thinking that it's going to affect the next expansion or like soon. Just remember though that if they are hired, there's a huge chance that anything that they write will probably not be effective until 9.0. Well, the 9.x series, because it takes time to get people used to the tools and other things like they would be included because the stuff that's if if they're not okay, if they're not that incompetent, I'm just assuming here, and I know assuming makes an ass of you and me, but I'm just assuming here that they probably got the next expansion kind of, I don't want to say written out, but like they'll have the storyboards for the next expansion already made.
Yeah.
So the scenario writer will be affecting the expansion after this one.
The thing is that
at the end of the universe was cool because you get to learn all these different things that are in the story that we saw.
the end of the universe, that was pretty cool. The quests weren't anything extraordinary, but the entire area and scenario and the little story was cute. I enjoyed it. Could have been better? Hell yeah, it could have been a lot better.
Like the Peli Peli story is like literally nothing. It's just them profiting off the area. That is what the Peli Peli are. They were just trying
to make some nostalgia of Fantasy X. That's all it was.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was like I don't know if anyone's like done Peli Peli, but there is a story part. You know the bandits that took Moogle when we're in the area. You know,
I don't know. I skipped the story. I skipped the story of MSQ. I hated it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so you actually go to him, and he becomes a chef at the place. He has a passion for cooking. And it's actually really sad because he was actually a slave. He was a slave, and he got away, and the only reason he was a bandit is because he just wanted to survive. I thought, oh, okay, and then he becomes a chef there, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, he's a chef now. I was like, oh, that was pretty cool, but then the rest of them was a shit. Well, I haven't done the new one.
Yeah, I really didn't care for the Pelo story. I turned off my brain and skipped the scenarios. I did it on stream. I said, I don't care for this. This is boring. I just story skipped on
that is literally
the Pelo.
That is literally just the story of Dawn Trail for me. At this point, I'm just like, I don't even want to do it. I did 2 quests the other day, and I was like, I really can't. I'm just going to skip this. Just so I can get to the dungeon. That was literally it.
One of the things the problem that I saw with Dawn Trail, a lot of people got hyped and overplayed the game during Endwalker. So you're going to see a lot of people being burned out. Myself included. I got burned out in Dawn Trail. And the story didn't... Like, I don't hate the story. Like, a lot of people think that I hate the story. I don't hate the story. I think the story has something magical in it. There's potential for greatness. But the story was so rushed in the beginning that the characters that matter didn't get proper, like, what's the word? They didn't get the proper time to develop, so we can actually be attached to them and know who they are, including Wook suffer from this, because it kind of feels that the expansion itself, the story in the expansion, was rushed. And we've been seeing that whatever stories from
sorry. I was gonna say, I know they said that Fantasy 16 didn't affect them, but I feel like it did. They lied.
No. The thing is that Final Fantasy 16 was being worked since Heavensward. I think the problem here is that they ran with the issue that many of these type of stories ran into. That I'm gonna bring this comparison. It may not fit, but it's the closest thing that can come into my mind. When you're making like because the story right now is like a sequel for what happened in A Realm Reborn, right? Dawn Trail is like the sequel to the conclusion of A Realm Reborn story. So it's like kind of like Naruto and Boruto. So we're right now in the Boruto era of Final Fantasy 14. And one of the problems that I kind of noticed since Endwalker is that the story feels rushed, and there's barely any time for you to marinate on the characters and to actually like them and enjoy them, to actually get to know them properly. And that's a big issue, and probably one of the main reasons why people didn't like Dawn Trail's story.
To be fair, obviously, they kidnapped Naruto because Naruto smashed his chakra with the 9 Towers and basically weakened himself that way. Sorry.
They had to nerf Naruto somehow.
Yeah. A lot of people hated on Boruto, but No, that's like the new spin-off Boruto, right? Because he had Boruto, and then now they've got Boruto Twin Vortex, 2 Vortex, which is now which is the new manga. Trust me, if you want overpowered characters, this is the manga for you because let's just say one of he has Earth teleporting Rasengan, where he has a Rasengan that's powered by the molten core of the Earth.
So teleport Kamehameha, gotcha.
Yeah, Dragon Ball did it first.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they like. How can we upscale even further? Like, just stop, please. I still read it every month.
We know
but...
we know that Kishimoto is a huge fan of Toriyama, and the parallels are gonna be there regardless.
By the way, go check out the new Dragon Ball manga before we move on. Go check that out. It was good. A good chat.
Rated. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna say anything, but it was pretty good. The Clean God. the Dragon Ball manga is pretty good. I like it a lot.
It was just
back to Dawn Trail.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Dawn
Trail. Yeah. Sorry. Back to Dawn Trail. It's like I was saying. The story feels rushed, and I said it on my stream and on my YouTube video. I'm gonna say it here again. The Scions should have not returned so quickly.
100%.
If there was a Scion that should have stayed with us, should have been Krill, Graha, and Estinian. That's it. Not even the twins. Keep the twins away. Keep Thancred, Urianger away. Keep Ishtola away. Have brand new characters that were introduced in this expansion matter. Have them take their roles. Have them do the things that the Scions did, which eventually led to nothing, because when you think about it, the Scions didn't do anything either. They're kind of irrelevant. The biggest problem with this the biggest problem with this expansion is like the story is so rushed that the brand new characters don't matter. Bakul Jaja matters because he actually has something to do with Juno and the Final Fantasy XI.
He had development. That's the thing. He had development. Like,
exactly.
Development because he was a good, cool character. Though he was a little bit, he could have been our Vegeta. Like
Vegeta. He is the Vegeta right now. He is.
Yeah. Like he was cool. Like that was. But yeah, I don't know, man. Because one, they already said like the twins should have been in Snow Place of Evil, the Empire.
Like
they should have stayed.
This is something that I've noticed with many games, not just game, but in media in Japan. They don't really like letting go of things that they perceive that is loved by many. For example, I'm gonna bring Dragon Ball, but the reason why Dragon Ball hasn't moved on from post the end of Dragon Ball Z or even GT, and they keep going back to that Z era Dragon Ball, like they did in Dragon Ball Daima, is because they don't want to let go of those big popular characters. They're afraid of being brand new characters because of the backlash. But you know what? Sometimes it's worth getting the backlash because you don't know if you may have a brand new character that may change the franchise. There is one game that did this, and that's Street Fighter VI, when they pushed a brand new protagonist, Luke, and people actually liked him because he was well developed. They had the opportunity to do the same here with Dawn Trail, and they dropped the ball. And it says a lot when one of the most popular characters in Dawn Trail is Sorauja, Bakul Jaja, and the Princess Fiend. So, kind of the antagonists are the popular ones, because despite the rush story, they actually had a complete story. They actually had something that people, can experience and enjoy.
Oh, wait, talking about Street Fighter, I think Street Fighter Alpha 3 kind of did that as well, because they brought in completely new characters for that. They didn't bring back any of the big...
No, you mean Third Strike.
That's it, First Strike.
And Third Strike was hated. Street Fighter 3, not the first one. There was 3 versions Street Fighter 3. There's the Street Fighter 3 normal. Then there's Street Fighter 3 Second Impact.
Yeah. And
then there's Third Strike. Yeah. When the first Street Fighter 3 came out, it was hated. People were because the original version of the game didn't even have Ryu or Ken or Chun-Li.
I'm just saying the fact that we're talking about character companies that try to add new characters and stuff like that. At least you bought Street Fighter 6. I'm just saying that Capcom has had a history of like dropping characters for new characters. which I know people hated, they at least tried.
You know, when they did it and it actually worked and was successful, Devil May Cry 4. When they added a brand new character, he kind of looked like Dante, but he wasn't really like Dante, and people loved him. To this day, they love him. They love him. Yeah, whoopsie. Metal Gear Solid 2 had Raiden, and people hated Raiden because they wanted Snake. I loved Raiden. I loved him so much. He was my bae. And people were like, "Oh, we miss Snake. Why don't we have Snake?" It was like, because Raiden is better. That's why.
I'm honestly just hoping that Ardenvold becomes just our friend forever.
Yeah,
Because he's no longer a gleaner. Like, he's no longer a gleaner. He quit that life. So, and he just wants to go on adventures. Like he's like his mama. Which hopefully him. I'm guessing Moogle going to come with us because her brother's going to like watch over the city, and she's going to be like the ambassador type thing. I hope. Again, I haven't actually done the story, so like.
So
it sounded exactly like what I told you while we were playing Dawn Trail.
Yeah, quite literally. Which is good because then, one, the twins can go back to Garlemald and do that. What's her face? Fucking shitty cat girl.
Ishtola?
Yeah, her. She can go back to finding a way to get back to the first.
No, she's too busy promoting Magic the Gathering as the new commander deck.
God, I hated that. Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that, brother.
And it's like, I've been wanting her to just go. I wanted something new. No, it should be Graha, hopefully in this next expansion. Graha, Estidian, small Papato, because I like her, and she got shafted. Ardenvale and Moogle going into the next expansion.
Yeah, and this girl, what was her name? She's in oh god, what's the name of the stone? I'm forgetting stuff. I hate this.
But you know what? And Buku Jaja.
Yeah. What was that?
And Buku Jaja. We want him.
Buku Jaja. Yeah. Oh my god, she was one of the Xenos commanders. I forgot her name.
Oh, the one that's looking after the cripple right now.
Yeah.
Oh, her.
I would love for her to come back.
This is like Fendela. Yeah, $4. That's it. $4.
$4. There you go.
Yeah, $4. The one had the fake echo. The Faco.
The Faco.
Who comes and helps us fight fucking Lakshmi because she randomly got into the fucking house.
I'm sorry, but as soon as you started saying that, was like the only person I could think of was what's her face. I'm gonna say her name. The one who became Tuscanomi. That was.
Bunny Girl.
Yeah. No, the one that stepped on us.
Yeah.
Steffi's. Yosetsu. That was the only thing I could think of. Can we get her back? I don't know how, but
can we just get her back, please? Can we just like Dragon Ball Z? Get the Dragon Balls out and revive her. But no, she had a great story at the end, killing her brother. I thought that was fucking great.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying. I don't know what I was going to say there. I've forgotten now. My brain. I was going to say we were going to talk about the live letter, which, by the way, big shout out to Gamer Escape because I got the details from there. But I think we've covered a lot of live letter stuff by accident by talking about other things.
The live letter was pretty good. I enjoyed it. There's gonna be another letter. It's gonna be on the 17th of March or maybe early. I know it's gonna be probably like a week before the patch, which is more than likely gonna be on the 25th of March. So we're probably gonna have a live letter on the 16th or 17th, detailing and giving us everything that we need to know for the next patch. I was excited. The PvP stone is coming back. I'm excited for that one. That one when you used to kick people from the top and kill them, that was fun. Have you ever done that one, Chili?
Yeah, that was definitely an experience.
I remember when Brian, as a Dark Knight, he ran in, grabbed like half of the raid of the enemy team and killed them because of that Dark Knight's little move that sucks people up.
Oh. Damn Dark Knights in PvP. They're too overpowered.
Whoopsie. Seri finally made it to the train scene. That's amazing. That train scene in Dawn Trail was very questionable, in my opinion.
Was the best scene in the entirety.
It was
the
great, though.
entire fucking game. Not entire game.
Great
But
song, wrong place to put it.
Give me more Cryo, though. I just want more. Cryo's been robbed of 2 expansions now. 2 full expansions where they'll be like, it's a focusing on Cryo, and then she's not even in the artwork. And then this one, okay, but it's okay. We're going to focus on Cryo for realsies.
I mean, the story's not over, so maybe there's still more for her, but 7.3 will end the Dawn Trail story. And we're like close to a year before that happens. So hopefully 7.2 has a good story and maybe more stuff about Cryle and, the place where her parents came from.
Please give me more Cryo. I want more. I just want more. Just want more Cryo. I feel, yeah. And I might be biased because I'm a Lalafell, but still.
Yeah, we need more Cryle stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not being biased. It's like the fact.
Yeah. Like, I'll be honest, one of the saddest quests for me in Endwalker was the sandwich one. I don't know if you ever did the sandwich quest.
Sandwich quest?
Yeah, the Papalimo's dad.
Yeah, Papalimo.
Sandwich quest. That shit was sad.
Yeah.
To be fair, like when Yuri met the parents of that was fucking also sad.
No, Roegamaniac, there's a quest in Charlian where someone's asking you for a sandwich. Have you ever done that?
I don't think I have.
Well, if
go do it. Go do it now.
Yeah, go. I would recommend doing it. It's an old Lalafell, and it's actually it's a really sad and lovely quest that's just off to the side with no mention of it all to anywhere else. But if you do it, it's really beautiful. Trust me, I would. I'm not going to say more because you haven't done it. I would recommend it. It was one of my favorite quests. It was so simple and short, but it was so nice. It was so. I don't use the nice because it's not really, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
Hashtag remember the Muppets. Indeed, remember the Muppets. I remember when I was waiting for Chili to get in on I think it was like Endwalker's like like we came back from like our break of eating dinner and stuff, and then like oh no, I think you got like kicked out and you had to get back in. You're like in queue. I was just taking pictures on benches in the new area. It was funny.
This is when we find Roegamaniac's logged in right now and he's trying to find the quest.
I need to do it now. But yeah, no, I know. The story didn't keep me. Hopefully the content in this next patch is probably going to keep me playing the game.
Yeah, I'm still worried that there's going to be too much content at the same time, but we'll see.
Yeah, like to get behind the stuff, yeah.
Yeah, because...
Oh, in the posh quarters, right near the twins' house, yeah. Yes, Wopsy, you are correct.
Yeah, you're right, Wopsy. Have we lost Roegamaniac?
He's gone. No. I'm lost.
Wait, what happened?
We couldn't hear you for a while. I don't know if you went AFK.
So now you can hear me. I was yelling all this time for nothing? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, no. What were you saying?
So I was saying... No, I'll just repeat it because I wasn't... Shadowbringers had this when they had too much content, and it was probably one of the best times that I had in this game. Because, okay, I'm tired of grinding for the relic weapon. I'm going to go now do the diadem and my crafters. Oh, I'm bored of my crafters. Let's go do a little bit more of a relic weapon and keep going back and forward.
It was like it's more of like if you're doing the raid and you're going to miss out on the events of this, like because you got to do it together type stuff for the crafting stuff. That is what's really like worrying me about that.
Especially because of the fact that they've announced the fact that the raid will be dropping with the event. Yeah, because Deluge, yeah, what's got the 24-man raid dropped.
Illudium or Renegai?
Yeah. That dropped
I hated it
later, right? But that'll be dropping with the new zone. Really, I liked it. I haven't done the Savage, but I did the normal.
I did the normal. It was fun, but there was so many whiners. I didn't have that much fun at one point.
Yeah, that's
I was like, when they added, because later they added in a patch alternative ways to get the relic. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Screw the raid.
But that's my issue with the fact that you're gonna have so many people want to rush that, but then also those people will also might want to do crafting, and that's my main worry. Is because having those two contents, which in my opinion Yeah, we'll
You're
see.
gonna have there's gonna be a lot of people, so you're probably not gonna miss out. And if there is a type of raid added, well, they are adding it, right?
Yeah, they said there's going to be a raid added at launch of
Okay, so
that patch.
hopefully it's not it's probably gonna be timed, like a certain time you have to do the raid.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, you can probably try and gouge. So okay, the raid's gonna be at this hour or at this moment. I'm gonna go ahead and do something else or get ready for it. I think this expansion is gonna keep a lot of people busy and on their toes. And I get it. This might be too much, but this is exactly what people wanted. I think Yoshi said it himself. We're giving you exactly what you want.
I just wish that one of them would have been 7.1. I know it'd probably been impossible for them to do that, but it would have been better to have one long form content in one patch and then one in the other. I feel like just having two of them at the same time is not great. It would have been
should have done that.
It would have been better if we'd had something. Well, because it was a long patch. Like we've had between November till March. I'd argue November till April.
I think that would be more than enough time, because then you release the Chaos Raid and people already have the relics ready for the Chaos Raid that would match with their Chaos Raid gear. That wouldn't be a problem. And Yoshi said it himself, like the changes they do in Final Fantasy XIV are based on the fan feedback. So when they see people complaining about the complexity of getting the relics in Bosnia, they took that out and gave us easy tombstones. So now people complain about easy tombstones. They're gonna take that out and give us a Bosnia like. But at the same time, they're going to give us another way, probably tombstones again, to get the relics. So you're gonna have two ways to get them now.
It's been roughly 20 weeks between 7.1 and 7.2.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's way too much. I wouldn't mind if there was something to do.
Remember, they did bring an Ultima out.
Yeah.
Between
you've had Ultima and you've had Cloud of Darkness, but still, the main pack. Because we're not even going to get Phantom stuff until later as well, either. When you think about it, so they're not going to drop in 7. They'll drop in 7.25. So even if you're counting the Phantom stuff, it's it's just been a long time between patches when it comes to actual main content.
Yeah. It's something that hopefully they're learning from all this, because that's one of the things I love about this development team, that they learn from their mistakes in the past. And they heard people complain that there's no content in Endwalker and there's no content right now, and they're gonna drop us this megaton of content in 7.2. So maybe in the future, let's say 8.1, they're gonna release the relics.
By the way, I have no issues with more than after the first relic for it to cost times. It's the first relic that I feel like should involve more challenge. Like if you're gonna work, in my opinion, they should add it so that once you've got the first step done, you can either do the new content or use tomes plus the new content. Let's just say it needs 3 shiny rocks of win. I don't know what you need. Like you need 3 shiny rocks of win to get the first step. Make it so that you can get it from the stuff, or you can buy them with Poetic, so that way you can balance between the two.
Yeah, basically,
second relic,
yeah, it's like
not your first.
Your first relic, you have to, like in the old one, where you have to do the fates so they can drop the stones to get the first one.
Yeah, by the way, don't be me. Read where you got to get the stones from. Don't be me. By the way, just don't be me, because I still remember my first Atma grind. And I'm telling people in my link show, man, I've been grinding for 5 hours and not a single drop. I'm like, man, the drop rate is so bad. I've been grinding for 5 hours. And they're like, Chili, where are you? I'm in South Fanaland. They're like, no, not Fanaland, but South somewhere. I can't remember where. And they're like, you do know that's in West and East, right?
Oh, God. So that happened to me.
Remember to read where you've got to grind, because you don't want to be in the same area for 5 hours. Like, man, these drop rates are really bad.
No. Their drop rates were really bad. It took me so long. It actually physically physically made me hate Fate. I hate Fate because of it. I'm so traumatized.
Initially, those drops were really, really bad. Then, in a later patch, they increased the amount of drops because of how bad it was.
But then I'm so old that I still remember. I don't know if you played it back then, Roegamaniac. I don't know when you started properly. Did you start in 2.0 as well? I can't remember.
I started on August 14 or something like that in 2013. So yeah, 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0.
I still remember when we're talking about fates. I still remember it was Northern Fanalan, and people found out the second fate gave more XP than the first fate. So people would actually go to the first fate and cause it to fail so that it could spawn the second fate. They would go in and make sure that the fate failed so that the next fate could spawn so they could get better XP.
I was in Northern Fanalan. I can't remember what fate was.
Yeah.
Was it the one with the ghost?
It was. I don't remember what it was exactly. I just remember it was in the mining area. You know, the cart, like the cartish area.
I can remember. I can't remember right now.
But I remember people would make sure the first fate would fail, so that they could.
Was it like in this place called
Yeah.
It was near the Gallimard people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Then that also led to the Go Gimera fate.
Yeah. Which gave more.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, speaking of Go Gimera fate is up right now.
Ooh. If you want to go do it. I actually did the Odin fate recently. That was fun.
Sorry,
I missed
30 seconds left.
Like that. I like the fact that if you kill Odin, when Odin comes back, it's your character.
Yes, that's something that we need back in the game, man. We need those type of fates. Like the reason why they added the Odin trial was because people complaining that they couldn't get him or get enough tokens.
The problem is, a lot of those fates they still do, but the issue is they've just copied and pasted it over the last few expansions. There's always two special fates, and they give a reward, but it's the same two special fates every time.
I think.
Yeah, or they give you these super fates.
Yeah.
Like the ones that give you the mount tokens.
You know when we went to the first, or whatever it's called, the source of the first. I wish they did a fate there where it was their version of Odin. I think that would have been cool. But you know, they don't come up with fun, interactive stuff on the Outer World.
No, instead they just click Chili, and he will follow you, and as you walk around, and there'll be circles on the ground. By the way, I'm bringing it up because I still hate that. That's one of my most hated mechanics in the game. I hate it so much.
Which one?
I hate it. So many quests nowadays where you're like, look, Steve is new to the town. Steve would love to see the sights. Click Steve, and Steve will follow you.
That's just filling in because the quest structure is so bad. That's just filling in. Like it brings nothing. You learn nothing. They're pointless.
Like I liked it at first. It was a cool idea. And if they'd kept it to a more limited amount of times, I would still not mind it that much. Like that's why I don't mind the sandwich quest, because technically I think it uses that as well. But that was cute. It was lovely. It was well done. But there's so many quests where it just feels completely pointless.
Yeah, it's like it's almost as bad as the escort quest when you have to hide so they don't see you, and it's a long trail. We had like 3 or 4 of those in the main story scenarios. Like, what the hell's going on? Why is this part of the main scenario? This should not be part of the main scenario.
We're not going back to Metal Gear Solid 2, are we? We're not playing. We're not riding. That'd be cool though. Give me a Metal Gear collab.
Hey, that could happen with Konami.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. like, oh, they saw me somehow. Do it all over again from the beginning. It doesn't matter if you're right there at the end of it. Right there, you see the question mark in green, ready, the check mark in green, that you complete the quest. No, go do it again.
Yep.
I hate it. I hate that. World of Warcraft had that, and they kind of took that out. Those type of quests, because they know they're just pointless and boring and useless.
Also, what's even worse is that I know they're trying to do get more rewards, like actual like cool rewards, but like make the quest actually good. And
You know what quest in Dungeon is actually fun to do? The corn quest.
Yeah, I need to do that still. I need
yeah,
to do that. I hate the fact that that's the good quest. The corn quest is the one that we're really hyped for.
Oh no, and Hildebrand. I'm quite hyped for Hildebrand.
I'm hyped, but I'm going to wait to see how it goes because it's going to be a while before we actually. And I'm still praying. I know I'm going to be completely. I know in my heart that it's not going to happen, and I know I'm already sad that it's not happened, and I'm going to be really angry, even though I know it won't happen. I'm really hoping, but there's so many Pharmacy 9 references. Roegamaniac with this expansion.
Yeah.
And do you know that there's a carnival fight with Blue Mage? You get the carnival battles. When you level up, you get the carnival stuff, right?
Yeah.
I am still in my heart of hearts hoping that Quana from Pharmacy 9 will be the carnival fight for Blue Mage for ranking up.
That's how you pronounce her name?
Quana? I don't know how you say it exactly.
I always call her Queena because she's a queen.
Yeah.
Or they are a queen.
Yeah, they yeah. I know we use pronouns there. I'm sorry, internet. You seem to hate him so much for some reason, even though I'm not going to go into it, but like, trust me, in my 38 years of being alive, every time I've filled in a form, I've had to put my. It's not new, but anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, they should add a Queen of Fight, but let me up the ante. They should add an Alexander and Bahamut fight for Beastmaster when they get added.
Oh, that'd be cool too.
Beastmaster. We're gonna be waiting for a long time for that.
Yeah, that's not coming until like end of this expansion.
Yeah, 7.4, 7.5. But yeah, which by the time the patches come out, I'll be an old man. So
yeah,
by the time the patch comes out, I'll be dead.
When the patch comes out, we're going to be hit by the meteor.
And on that positive note, we normally stay around an hour long, and we've reached about an hour. So I feel like we should start wrapping up and think about talking about. Remember, we'll have more details about the live layer in the next couple of weeks.
Yoshi P Jr. will save us all.
So, Roegamaniac, before we go, can you say where they can find your content and where they can find you?
Well, brother, you can find my content right here on Twitch at Roegamaniac. That's how you can find me on Twitch, on Twitter, Roegamaniac as well. Blue Sky, Roegamaniac, without the C at the end. And YouTube is Roegamaniac as well. I'm all over the place. It's always Roegamaniac, so you can find me easily.
Roegamaniac somewhere in the world.
Oh, and by the way, on Discord, I go by Strawberry. Don't ask why.
Why?
Why?
I just want to say thank you again.
Also, I'm doing the quest for the sandwich. We'll see what happens here.
Okay, I want your thoughts before I leave the chat. If that's okay, if you're going to do this. We're going to end the podcast, but, I'd love to know your thoughts.
No, we're not going to sit here and wait.
Fine, we can make filler content. So,
I mean, we are in the Boruto era, so might as well make some filler content.
Or should we say the original translation of Bolton salad?
Yeah, I want some Bolton salad.
I still find that was so stupid, the fact that they would translate it to Bolton Salada.
The demo for Celasta currently out?
Wobsy says, thank God they never continued Bleach with his kids. But do you know about the other Bleach? That was a kind of continuation of Bleach.
Oh, boy.
British Bleach. Do you know about British Bleach?
It's called Clorox?
British Bleach.
Burn the Witch.
Which was
which was a spin-off manga in England, set in the Soul Society universe.
We need to have a podcast, Chili, about Dragon Ball.
Well, I do. It's called The Problematic Sticker.
I need to be there one day. Hopefully you invite me. There's so many things I want to say about Daima. Oh God, so many things.
Yeah. Yeah, I have an anime podcast called The Problematic Sticker, which you can find on the PlayStation Universe Podbean, actually. So, yeah. Where
Awesome.
we talk about anime every couple of weeks. And we do kind of like a book review style thing. Basically, we go on Crunchyroll, we pick an anime, we watch it, and then we review it after a few weeks.
Oh, that sounds cool. That's
yeah.
pretty awesome.
And then we rate it, and then then the other guest pick. One of us picks the next one. We rotate between all three of us. So
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, each podcast comes with a fully clothed chili. I can't promise that. Actually, I can. It's too cold.
I cannot promise that one.
I can't promise that during summer. I can promise it during winter. During summer, no, I can't make that promise. There's a reason why I don't go on webcam. It's not just because my ugly face would melt people's faces. So, Paul,
Hello.
have you got any plans?
Yeah, going away this weekend. Not playing Final Fantasy 14 because I will be away and doing an escape room with some friends.
Does it also have axe throwing inside the escape room?
I don't know. It's about Excalibur, so.
Okay. I still find it weird that my local escape room has axe throwing as one of its features. I'm like, that's like that's weird combination.
Nah, escape room and then axe throwing. What happens if you're in like a room and you need to throw an axe to hit the button to release the door?
That sounds fun.
It kind of reminds me in a way. There's a horror. I don't know if it's still there, but there was a horror exhibit down on the beach, right? And there was someone that would jump out at you with like a fake chainsaw. As part of he's dressed up, he jumps out with you with a fake chainsaw. I remember, I was it the 90s or 2000s, where someone had just got married, and they decided to go in that horror experience for the wedding, like for the the honeymoon sort of thing. They were on holiday to Scarborough or whatever, and the guy jumped out with a chainsaw, and the guy just turned around and knocked him out because he thought his wife was in danger.
That had to hurt.
Oh wow, she's in danger.
Yeah. Oh god, he's got a chainsaw.
So yeah, no. So that's pretty much my weekend. Then I'm coming back. Then I'm probably streaming, do some raiding, and then I've got a collab on my personal channel with some VTubers and stuff. So playing Pummel Party. Yeah. I have no clue. I had to buy it. So yeah, be interesting. And then Monday it's just my normal stream and Nikki where we play some more Stellasta, which we enjoy playing.
So how are you doing with the sandwich quest?
Oh, we don't know. We'll see. Also painting Warhammer models, probably. I haven't finished an army until the 29th of March, so hopefully I can get through it. If not, I'll just take an already army I have. Oh, and Wobsy, just so you know, Wobsy, the next year / next edition of Warhammer, because there's a 10th edition. We're on 10th edition right now, but in 11th edition, I am going orcs. So I'm going to name one Wobsy. I'm going to try and get one 3D printed with like a top hat and stuff, and like a monocle, and then he'll be like the leader.
If they ever do goblins, can you name one after me?
I can do a Gretchen. They're small.
Okay.
Was it those little rat ones?
Yeah, like little rat ones. They just run around and like beat the shit out of things.
How are you doing with the quest, Roegamaniac?
Oh, I'm gonna do it later because I'm gonna play Marvel Rivals in a bit.
Okay.
Oh, we've been waiting. Damn.
Well,
don't worry, I'll do it and I'll let you know.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely evening or time zone. Thank you again to Wobsy and to Renshia for raiding us earlier today. Renshia, by the way, did a lot of our models. Wobsy is a wonderful streamer. Please go check out his Twitch and his YouTube channel, all under the name Wobsy. If you like gacha games, trust me, Wobsy is one of the best gacha streamers out there.
Orc right there.
So yeah, thank you everyone, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. I'm gonna try and get. I want to do some more community stuff, so I'm hoping to see if I can find any more community-based stuff in 14. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And
there's the Llama Toad event.
Yeah, which
what do you call me?
The Llama Todd.
Llama Todd.
Which, by the way, I'm part of. I think can I say that? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm part of it.
yeah. I mean, he promoted it on Twitter, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah, well, I'm part of the Llama Todd event that's coming up in a week or so. So, yay. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Until next time, stay safe. Also, remember Fish Fest this weekend. Bye. Bye. No, by the time this goes live on Podbean, it'll already be over. But still, bye. Bye.
See you later, brothers.